What's poppin'?
Yo, Nicki new album just dropped. Kanye is crazy. You heard him?
Yeah, but what's poppin'?
Oh, you talking about that new youth news show?
Yeah. But all I know, they got like a blog on the internet. You can look it up.
I mean, I don't know too much about it either. Let's check it out though. I think this it right here.
There you go.
It is popping.
Thank you for joining us. This is Saeed from POPPYN, which is a new youth-led news show where we present the youth's perspective on Philly youth news. We believe that the mainstream media is poorly presenting our youth. We know that the youth are doing positive things and it just needs to be presented. That's why we're here to cover them. But this is not just a news show for the youth, it is for adults. We need adults to listen and support so we can make Philly a better place for everyone. That's who we are. So check us out at what'spoppin.blogspot.com and let us know what's poppin' with you so your voice can be heard. Get ready, enjoy, let's go.
Hi, my name is Aaron.
Hi, I'm Erla.
Joining us, this is Saeed from POPPYN, where we present our perspectives on Philly youth news.
Hi, once again, this is Mosi, and we're about to see what's popping. So come on and follow me. Shh.
On today's episode of Poppin', our very first episode, we will be focusing on youth voice in education.
Hold up. Why education? Like, I'm really tired of education.
Exactly. That's where most young people spend most of their time anyway, or at least supposed to.
But it's always about what's being done to us, you know, what we're feeling at or what we're doing wrong. And other people making decisions to fix things for us.
Right, like did y'all hear about the young man in Lower Marion who was spying on them through his laptop? That's just real crazy.
That's crazy. Like, first they get the kids the laptop, then they say, actually, we don't trust you with the laptop.
Fact, ironically, there's another case where a bunch of teachers, I believe, were stealing laptops from the school.
No, I didn't hear about that. Where was that at?
Charter school in our own city.
The teachers? Were the teachers?
What year was it, the teachers?
The teachers stealing the laptops out of the school.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, but the Lower Marion guy did win $600,000. A victory for him.
That's interesting. Usually in the news, you know, you hear the adult story, you know, the adults win. But this is a story where, you know, the kid, he actually wins.
Yeah, so that's like, yeah, that is a victory. But I don't want to see that happen again, so don't do it again.
Oh, how about Eastern Area Middle School, where some of the female students wore bracelets that said "I heart boobies" on it, and they were suspended just for wearing it for Cancer Awareness Month. I think that was ridiculous.
Well, I understand it's for a good cause, but I gotta play devil's advocate only because, you know, like, it's a middle school and it's kind of inappropriate for them to wear that. I understand, like I said, it's for a good cause, but I mean, boobies, really, and you know, immature kids are gonna take that one way.
But suspended? You couldn't just give a warning?
And
Was
then-
it that serious?
Okay. It's obvious that, you know, we all have our different ideas about it. So, what do you think?
What do you think?
You know what got me really angry? What about the case in West Philly where they fired the principal, Leah Cruz? That caused an uproar of the students because the students really respected her. They liked her. They felt that she was actually doing something for their school, and they just fired her and replaced her with some guys.
Wait, who fired you?
Arlene Ackerman, the superintendent.
The lady, if she kept the kids cool and it wasn't like nothing crazy, why would you just kick her out?
And the crazy thing about it, they replaced her with Ozzie Wright, who was the principal of Southern, where they had that crazy violent incident at.
That's
Oh, I
stupid.
didn't even know that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But the students actually spoke out about it, and they were suspended, I believe, or expelled. I'm not really sure. But I also would like to give a shout out to Daily News, for, Valerie Roos, who actually reported on this story and actually gave a youth perspective on the matter, not just, you know, an oppositional view.
That's real, because if it's not in the news, like, it didn't happen. So, like,
Technically.
yeah, so, but I'm glad that's why we here present our perspective on Philly Youth News.
And can you guys share your own opinion of some of the stories we mentioned today, or just other stories you may hear about it on our blog at what'spoppin.blogspot.com.
Speaking of poppin', where do you guys get these sweet shirts from?
Oh, no, I do look good.
Man, we got these from the Youth Power Summit happened on like November 9th, a little while ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all remember
I
that?
forgot how my shirt
That's
was.
a coalition for nonviolent schools, that thing?
Yeah.
Why don't we view some footage from it? Let's see what was popping.
Hi, I'm Erla,
Aaron, Mose, Saeed,
and we're with.
POPPYN.
Today we're here at Community College of Philadelphia, located on 17th and Spring Garden. We will be attending Philadelphia Youth Power Summit campaign for nonviolent schools. There will be over 200 students here today from many different schools, different organizations participating in different workshops, such as School to Prison Pipeline. So we're just gonna go in there and see what's
POPPYN.
Stay tuned.
All aboard, jump up on the train. Next stop, sunny days, don't get left in the rain. And drown in your sorrows, wallow in your pain. Pop your collar, holler without shame. We need change, and change gon' come. And it's time to celebrate, time to have fun. So come join the party, enjoy the sun, enjoy the moon, and tell your friends to come. There's more room on the soul train, and we're burning these tracks up like propane. So just jump around and act insane, cause you holding up this ride is so lame. Man, we're here for action. What's up with me? I'm good, thanks for asking. No time to relax when we got so much energy.
So everybody now, when we say youth, you say power. Youth power. Youth power. When we say youth, you say power. Youth power. Youth power.
How have you been involved in the conference today?
Well, the Campaign for Nonviolent Schools is a coalition of 10 organizations where we focus on making sure that people understand the issue of nonviolence and also educating young people on how they can be proactive instead of reactive to a situation. So today's summit is really about educating young people and empowering them to take action in their schools and communities.
Great. What's one thing you would want people to take from this summit? One thing.
I think one thing I want people to take from it is to realizing that young people really do have a voice, and realizing that young people do have valid solutions to problems that affect them every day. And that if you start to just ask these young people what they think, that we can really get to the root of the problem instead of waiting decades later.
So, Mr. Fudge, can I call you Fudge? What school do you go to?
Roxborough High,
What grade are you in?
12th.
Okay, so you're planning to graduate and go to school. What college do you plan to attend to, if any?
I plan to go to Derive for business management, game design, web design.
Sounds like my little brother. Okay, so Fudge, why did you come out today?
I heard about it from my school. Like my principal, he told me about how we will be able to listen to something about nonviolence to actually teach the school. So he decided to use me as one of the people, since I'm a pretty good person at the school. Like they know me and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, that's great. So I know there was a few workshops going on. Did you participate in any? If so, which one?
I participated in the school to prison workshop. I found that it was pretty interesting that the government actually has young people go to jail and try as adults. I never knew that. I had found out about it today, and I think that's actually wrong how they were doing that.
Well, my name is Shayla Johnson. I am a junior at Overbrook High School, and I'm a part of UCCPA as well as PSU.
What made you come out today?
Well, originally, I just transferred from Catholic school to public school, so it was a big shock and a difference. Mm-hmm. So I just felt as though now more than ever I needed to be involved because it's really happening to me.
Mm-hmm. And I understand you're a part of this Youth Power Summit.
Well, I'm a facilitator of a workshop called Restorative Justice. Restorative Justice is just a method to basically work out problems before they escalate and you get into zero tolerance and get kicked out of school and stuff. It's a step or a way to eliminate that, so we could like get that out of there, out of high schools in Philadelphia.
Did you participate in any workshops or facilitated any workshops today?
I actually facilitated the Know Your Rights workshop. I learned a lot prepping for this workshop just because there's a lot of things that students don't realize they have rights to, and there's a lot of rights that they have violated. Not just physical violence, but that emotional violence, not having enough counselors, things like that. And I think now they definitely know that they have rights to those things, and they have rights to other things that they can organize for and fight for. And I think that's really important.
Innovation, we say in segregation, it's our right to organize around our present situation. No point in waiting, wasting time in delegation. No, it's time for liberation. I have step in hesitation, revelation. Educate to liberate, not domestication. Yeah. So what should
we definitely need adult support. We can't do it all by ourselves because we have school. So it's also important to show that we do have that power, and we know that we have a voice. And we're helping to teach other students that they have a voice as well. And adults, youth, they're all important in that.
Again, this is Mosi, and we're about to see what's popping with the school to prison pipeline. So come on and follow me.
So I step out of line.
I pledge
to reject violence in my words, thoughts, and actions.
I pledge
to identify the root causes of violence.
I pledge
to stand up against injustice.
Because usually people like to do what their friends are doing, right? So I believe if they see more people doing good things like this, it'll actually help them see that, oh, maybe this is something I should be trying to do. Maybe it can help me get a job later on in life or get into a college.
I think everyone is a leader. It's just you have to find it inside yourself. You have to know that you have that power to be a leader. You have the knowledge, you have the strength, you have all the qualities to be a leader. It's just about bringing it out and knowing what it takes.
So we're wrapping up where it's been a great day at the Youth Power Summit, where we interviewed and got a lot of great insight from participants and youth organizers on their personal perspectives and issues and their point of views. And we also seen a lot of great workshops. And if you would like to get involved with the campaign for nonviolent schools, please check out the website listed below. And today, like I said, was a poppin' day. So we're out.
Put your feet in, it's the final countdown. Let the kids in the background get wild. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going now. See your mama pop scream out loud. I come correct the rack in full effect. Watch your step, don't slip or fall and break your neck. Mic check. On stage, I take a step back. As my brain responds to you react. I stay on your head like a Kango hat and drop facts. So sit back and just listen.